Okay, we are still fighting for our rights. So we have decided as the Gen Zs of Kenya to fix our government. So he's not doing anything new because the last time he decided to dissolve his cabinet, and again he played a reverse psychology game with us. So he returned all those people that we demanded to leave the office. So now we are working on plan B. And I'm
Okay,
not
but
allowed to speak on our plans before because they will counterattack us.
the protests have.
So,
You guys are still protesting.
my friend, we have a series. This year, next year, until 2027, we'll be going back for the general election. We must fix this government. We, the people, we have the power according to our constitution. And we are the people who elected him. And we are the people who are going to remove him from that power. And we are the people who will hold him accountable for that office, because that is literally misusing our taxes.
So, do you honestly
Yes.
believe that
Yes.
Gen Z are ready to run the country? If you woke up tomorrow morning and you were told that you are the president of Kenya, you think you are ready to sort out Kenya's issues? You think you have the experience
I am very
to solve
ready.
Kenya?
I am very ready. Let them dare me with that office. I will do it well. Because I am a young person, and I know that one of the biggest challenge that we are facing as young people in Kenya is unemployment. And not that these opportunities are not there. These opportunities are there because we are paying our taxes monthly. So very many people, the Gen X, we call them the Generation X, they are occupying spaces where young people should be, and they're not creating even more opportunities for us. So yes, given an opportunity, I am sure that I am able to run this government with a lot of dignity, yes, and
Okay.
integrity as per the chapter 6 of the Kenyan Constitution. Yes.
Okay. Let us move the discussion further down to
Okay.
America. Do you
Okay.
believe that Kamala Harris is going to be the next president of the United States? Do you believe that America? Do you believe that America?
That woman is my person. I
Yeah,
am a woman.
listen. She's your person. I understand that, but do you honestly believe that
I
she
believe.
can win
I
the election?
believe. I
You
believe.
honestly believe that America is ready to have a woman as president of the United States?
Of course. Why not America if Mexico made that decision? Why not America? We've not had issues in Mexico since the female president got into power, right? So for me, it is a yes. Why not give her a chance? After all, we've been electing men, and we've never heard of any change. So why not try a woman? Why?
But they
why
tried.
is it that
They tried Hillary Clinton, and they didn't accept Hillary Clinton. And Hillary Clinton was a white woman. What makes you think they're going to accept a black woman as president of the United States?
But what is leadership and integrity has to do with our races, with our the race, the blackness or the whiteness of somebody? What has
Look,
leadership?
it has been truly shocking sitting in Africa, watching Americans criticize a woman of integrity, a woman who has done well and has achieved well. I am really shocked by the comments that I have seen. At one point, they said she's not African American. At one point, they said she's not black. I mean, it is really, the politics in America is sickening.
As much as it is secret, of course, anybody, we only have to change the narrative. And at this point, what I can advise everybody is that we are the people. We have the powers to elect leaders and not politicians. Let us normalize electing leaders, and then let us not base our when it comes to leadership, sir. with a lot of humility, let us not bring the race, let us not bring the gender issues, because that has completely.
I am not the one. Let's just get this absolutely right. I am not the one who has brought up the gender or the race. It is just that it is out there, and that is what people are focusing on, rather than on the policy, the integrity, the delivery, the experience, the breadth and knowledge and experience that she brings to the table. I am not the one who's brought up the race issue. It is not even an issue. It's just the Americans. Since you are part of the Gen Z movement, what advice would you give to the Gen Z in America?
I would advise the Gen Z of America to check on an individual, on a person at individual level. Does this person has the qualities of a leader? I have not been in the US, but they have been in the US. When she was the the vice president, they can vet her. They have seen, okay, they have the answers that we are actually discussing here. You know, we have leaders that we honor, and we have majority of other politicians who we don't recognize after their power, like they didn't leave any legacy. So the Gen Zs of America stands in a high ground. But for me, I would say we can give Kamala an opportunity to be the president, because if they didn't have a problem with her when she was the vice president, or she's still the vice president, then why not take the office? Suluhu is doing well in Tanzania. I've not heard of Tanzania's complaint, and she took over from the late president. So
do you honestly think that Kenya one day will have a female president?
Of course, I'm here to be the future president of this country. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I believe in myself. So as long as I'm alive, we will have a female president. I am so optimistic about that, actually. Yeah, because we need to really cancel this gender issue when it comes to leadership, because we've been disappointed either way. We have women who are in power and have disappointed us, and especially I can use a good example even in Kenya. And right now we are greeting them in quotes, greeting them to mean we are dealing with them. Yeah, the female leaders who are misusing the office, the female leaders who are, not representing us well. We are not even giving them a podium to speak to us anymore. That is what we are doing in Kenya right now, especially as the young female upcoming leaders.
So, look, yes, madam, it's a pleasure. It is a pleasure to always talk to you. I love your personality and your excitement for life and excitement for change. I want to give other people the opportunity to speak, but I'm not planning to be here for long. But look, you take care of yourself, and I look forward to hearing from you and one day president of Kenya.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day.
Have a good day, man. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jeffrey Green.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Jeffrey. How are you?
I'm doing really well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from London, UK.
Oh, I'm glad that we have a UK citizen here. Maybe we can start by you telling me what's changed since your new government has been in power.
To be honest, not a lot has changed so far. It's still early days and we're yet to see any sort of direct changes as of yet.
Okay. What's the weather like in England? It's usually very terrible.
At the moment, it's up and down. You know how it is in London. It rains, it snows, and everything happens in one day. So we just have to take it as it comes.
I'm trying to identify where you're from, your accent. Are you from the Caribbean?
Yes, so originally I was born in Jamaica. I came to the UK when I was 14 years old. I'm now 40 years old, so I've lived most of my life in the UK.
And have you had a fantastic time?
Yes, to be honest with you, I've had amazing time. I know a lot of people complains about racism in the UK and racism living amongst Europeans, but for me personally, myself, I've rarely ever had racism. Wherever I've been, I've always been the one to get the job. I've always been the one to get the position. And just because of how I speak and my charisma, I feel